What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Wolf Outfitters. It's currently 3:30 a.m. I'm sure as you guys saw in the title, we're up north chasing Lake of the Woods walleyes today. That's what got me up early. I'm gonna go meet my uncle at his house in about half an hour here. We'll leave from his house at 4 and we'll head up there. Hopefully we'll be fishing by 9 or 10. Next time I talk to you guys, I guess I'll see you out on the lake. I'll catch you then. I've actually been out here for a little while. We got our house here. I was fishing in there. I caught a couple of them. You can see it's like a city out here. There's just houses everywhere right on this first break. But I'm gonna set up the portable. I'm gonna get her rolling right there. I got a couple holes in. I'm gonna put 2 more in. Me and my sister are gonna be in here. I'll talk to you guys again once I get going in the fish house. I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I do when I get going here. First thing I do, I leave a little bit of slush in my holes. I scoop it out with the ice scoop and I put it straight into the minnow bucket. That's good for 2 reasons. One is it gives the minnows oxygen to live. And 2 is it cools them down, so that way when they hit the water they don't immediately shock and die. I'm gonna get these the hole scooped out here, and then I'll show you guys what I'm using and how deep we're fishing. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, we're out on Lake of the Woods. Right now we're fishing in 33 feet of water. And this rod here I'm just gonna use as a dead stick. Got this nice little eyeball jig here from Northland Tackle. I'm gonna tip it with a full rainbow shiner, and then I'm just gonna let that sit down there. There's a nice rainbow. It's a good sized one. When I get it down there, I'm just going to set this guy about a foot off the bottom, a foot to 6 inches. We noticed earlier we noticed over the other spot that it's a pretty slow bite. They take it, but it takes a little while. My other jigging rod here, it's like a Lindy glow spoon. It has a glow stick in it, and then it rattles. It makes a lot of noise under the water. Lake of the Woods is pretty cloudy, so I like to get that glow and the rattle to attract the fish in from a good distance out. And at this one, we're just going to tip it with the head of a fat head. So I'll break the body off, and I'll put that right there. Oops, dropped in there. Let's tip this here. Same thing with this. I'll be jigging it off the bottom all the way up to about 2 feet off the bottom, so cover a good amount of area with it. I like spoons because they jig up and then they flutter out, so it covers a little bit of space, like at a side angle more than just straight up and down. I have 2 fish on the screen right now. There, we're hooked up with a fish. This one feels all right.
What do you have on this one?
That one's my dead stick. Oh, just a little guy. Your average Lake of the Woods little guy here. Probably about like 8-inch sauger, 9-inch sauger. We'll see if this one will go back down. That's the problem with the fish out of Lake of the Woods here. If you get a little one, they like to die on us. There we go, taking the bobber there. There it went. There, we're hooked up. This one here feels a little bit nicer than most of them I've been catching out here. Oh yeah, there's a better fish. That one's a walleye there. Probably about a good 13-inch walleye. That one wanted nothing to do with my my jig there. All it wanted was just a dead stick with this eyeball. Well, this one's just a little eyeball jig. I was just dead sticking it. Get him on. Oh, just about got myself hooked there. You can see its lungs just ripping out of its mouth there, almost all the way out of its mouth. There's no way that fish would even live anyways, so. Put him back here with my other 2. Much better size. My sister went out of the fish house and literally I immediately hooked up on a nice one. Probably just another like 12-incher, but still fun catching like this. Well, that one gave a nice head shake, actually. Just a little sauger. Hooked him in the bottom of the lip. See if he'll go back down. Oh, that one might not. Let him sit there while I get back down and try to catch this other one. Gotta watch my sister's rod. She just had to run outside and grab something quick. Oh, there, swam down.
Robbed me.
Got one on here. Yep, nice. Doesn't feel super big, so I'm gonna take this fish up slowly. If you take them up slowly, then you have a lot less chance of killing the fish when the lungs expand when they get up here. I do not know what's going on here. I definitely have lines tangled up. Yep. You guys can see the fish here. It's a little sauger wrapped up in my other line. I got them kind of close together so we can fit in the house nicely. That one took the dead stick. It's honestly pretty good mix of what they're eating, dead stick or my jigging rod. Looks like the jigging rod's slightly preferred, but there's no huge difference. This one's a good size sauger, so we're gonna take this one home to eat. Well, we got to eat out here too, so I'll show you guys a little trick that I use. I pop this front grill off the buddy heater, flip it upside down, then I put the bottom part in the top, get it rotated around. We got our stove top here. This is the pots we're going to be cooking in. Well, that one's got that stuck to it. We won't even use that. We only need two. So we'll turn on the heater here. Couple clicks. Get it rolling good. I might be getting bites on that, or it might be the minnow. Fill up the pan with some nice lake water there. And we'll set it on top. I'll get back to that when it starts boiling. I just caught on video what happened there. Pretty much the water dumped, as you guys saw. So we're gonna restart here. I got one more propped under it. We're gonna get some nice lake water going in here. A little much. Good about that. And hopefully now it should not be able to fall. So, like I said before, we'll get back to that when it starts boiling. So I got bait, and the rosy reds are pretty expensive, if you know. I mean, they're $17.50 a scoop. So, well, now he's swimming in front of the heater, but the lady accidentally put one of them in our bucket. So we're gonna have Kaya put it on here. This is gonna be the special one. She's gonna catch a fish on this one here. You guys remember, it's in this hole here. Within a little bit here, she'll have one on it. Under the dead stick. Oh, now he's coming up. Hooked into him. There we are. This one feels really small. I'm gonna make sure to reel it up very slowly. I don't want to kill him. You don't want to end up taking home 5 or 6 of these little guys just because you reeled them up too fast. Plenty of fish to be caught if this little one gets off. It's no big deal. Yep, just a teeny. Oh, he hooked him. Oh man, he hooked me good. I thought I was going to be hooked worse than that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, swam back, no problem when I reeled them up slow like that. Well, the water isn't quite boiling there, but I think that's about as hot as it's going to get. So we're just going to put these hot dogs in here. Okay, do you know where my knife went? Okay, he's got my knife over here. Get this guy open. Who's out there? Hey, Landon, get over here.
Have you guys caught anything?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Poke your head in the window. You guys both get a shout out here for the video.
Okay.
Better make it. Here, come right here.
Okay.
These are my cousins here. Landon and Say It. Say hi.
Hi.
You guys catching much over there?
Yeah, we got like 19 of them, I think, in the bucket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, doing pretty good out here today, huh? Well, your hot dogs are almost done. They're getting there. A couple more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll run them into you guys once I finish them. Probably cook the hot dogs for a good 10 minutes in there because it's not quite boiling. So just finish up the hot dogs here. We're going to give them to my cousin. He's going to bring them inside and eat them. And then we'll get me and Kaya some cooking. They got all the buns and ketchup inside for now, so then they'll eat and then they'll bring that outside for us. These should be plenty cooked. I mean, they're pre-cooked. All we had to do is just warm them up. Landon! Oh, I should have. What is? Bring those inside with the gloves on. There you go.
Get thing.
Oh, my sister rod almost pulled right in the water here. Oh, this fish feels nice. Hard for me to feel on her rod. She's gonna be upset. This right here is on the red one. Let's see what we pull up here. Oh, another little sauger. Not a bad one here. Wow, that one got hooked hard. She could have just ran inside to go do some stuff. We're gonna keep that one, I think. Throw it right there for now. We'll get this back down. There's another one. Hooked up again. Feels little. Same thing as before. We're just gonna reel it up slow so that way we don't kill the fish. It's fun to catch these little walleyes. There's nowhere in central Minnesota where I live that you can catch the little walleyes like this. I mean, especially like, I mean, you don't even need bait. It's crazy because where I catch them, you need bait. There's no way you catch them without a bait. Here, I got that little, my little jigging spoon down or whatever, and literally you don't even need to tip it. You can catch sauger and walleye like this all day. Well, we're gonna let this go. Pretty much I'm just fishing for a trophy now. I know, maybe I'd keep one if it's like good 17, 18 incher, but or else pretty much just a trophy. Let that guy go. We're gonna pack it up in the portable here. It's 3:30 and the guide's coming out at 4:15 to pick us up. So we want to make sure we're ready when he gets here. We're gonna wrap up the portable. Then we're just gonna sit in the fish house until then, and I'm gonna talk to you guys once we get the portable put away and outside with better lighting. But stay tuned. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We got everything all cleaned up here. You guys can see where we were. We actually put the beat down on these Lake of the Woods walleyes today. There's nothing else you can say about it. I probably had to have caught at least 30 or 40 walleyes throughout the day. And if you're coming up here soon, the things that were working were like darter jigs, like a little darter minnow, or a buckshot spoon. Any kind of spoon really was working good. Best color is probably green. I think I kept green on for most of the day once I got rolling with it. So if you're coming up here, I'd probably sit in about 33 feet of water and fish with green jigs. Jig the whole day. I mean, really you don't even need a minnow head. I had minnow head on my spoon and my little darter jig. I had nothing. I mean, caught probably, you know, 10, 15, 20 on each of them. So it's overall a good day. We're gonna do a little bit more fishing inside the fish house until the guide gets out here to pick us up. But I'll probably wrap up this video unless I get if I get a giant in the fish house, then I'll pull the camera back out for that. But just a good day of fishing. If anybody's looking to get on some walleyes, pretty good bite up here right now. Guess I'll talk to you guys again next Saturday. Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Catch you later.